Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a fresh esports season. All the important numbers have been reset to zero. All the team's records, every player's individual stats have been reset to the very beginning, and we are here live from day one here with the Trojan Esports against the BVC Chargers. And I'm Benny, your play-by-play host, alongside
First time caster Jamie here. So that's a first for everybody. It's the first game of the season. It's our first time streaming here at SAIT. This is going to be a lot of fun. Really appreciate anybody who's coming on out and watching us. This is going to be a blast. Expect to hear some fun stuff.
Absolutely. And our first map of the day, map 1, Lotus. So you got a chance to look at the map before we started the stream here. Did anything about the map get you excited? Any notes about the map at all? Anything like that?
I'm really excited for this map because it has that point B that it sounds like it's very it changes a lot, right? Like with those doors moving and hallways opening up, it could give you lots of like surprise moments.
Absolutely.
I'm just imagining like Scooby-Doo, like they turn the door around and there's the whole gang right there.
If the defense is good enough, we can absolutely go Scooby-Doo mode. If I were you and if I were a viewer at home, I would be watching for early rotations from the attackers because, like you said, there's a lot of options for attackers to move from site to site.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more difficult for your defenders to relocate from site to site, so watch for a ton of rotates, watch for early picks from the defensive team, and more importantly, get ready for our first three-part, or I guess potentially three-part best of 3 Valorant game. I mean, the start of the season is always the most exciting for all of the players because, like I said, the story's brand new. So whatever happened last year, it's over. I mean, this SAIT team felt like they did really well. They made it super, super far, which is always impressive. But have you had any experience with coming so close to your ultimate goal and then having to restart? Can you speak to what that feels like at all, even if it's not sports related?
Well, to like have to restart from what they're like what you just said, like everyone starts from zero here. No, because even what little competition I did in marching band, we were always the best band. Like even though the new season starts over, you don't start at the bottom like this, right? Which is super exciting because we've got 4 players who have played together an absolute ton. We've got a 5th player here who's kind of new to the team. But yeah, this is such a cool like league. It's such a cool idea.
Absolutely. Players are just getting ready to lock in here. What else can I say? I mean, any extra additional map knowledge? I'm kind of blanking. I'm so excited to see the agents. Why don't I tell you a little bit about who I think would be the perfect agents to pick on this map?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for Lotus, you have a lot of long hallways, and so for your smokes, I always take Omen. Okay. Omen has hollow smokes. They last about 30 seconds. They have a modest recharge. And I found that you can hang them off the side of the little cliffs and stuff, and all it does is show people's little legs.
Oh.
So that would be one I pick. Another classic on this map is called Fade. Okay? Fade has an ultimate that you can take so much space on a given map. And I'm really hoping that we get to see some sort of initiator controller combo where, you know, you're taking away the opponent's ears, teleporting onto site, and basically shooting them in the back.
Oh, perfect.
Those are the kind of combos that I'm going to be looking for. I cannot wait to see who they pick, and I can't wait to see the rest of the maps. I'm so excited.
This is going to be an absolute blast. So when you start picking out the operatives, so you've played on you've played this game before, you played in the teams before. How far ahead do they plan this kind of stuff out? Like, do you start planning the team as soon as you get the map, or do you start planning the team like last week during rehearsals?
For me, I haven't had the opportunity to play on a lot of pro teams. I've played a lot of ranked.
Yep.
And it's very map dependent. A lot of people have 2 or 3 operatives that they feel really good with, and each map presents its own individual pros and cons, I guess, for that agent. So the general rule of thumb is to look at the map, talk with your teammates. Usually there'll be one person who says, hey, on this map, I'm really good with X, Y, and Z. So you let those people choose first.
Yeah.
Speaking for the SAIT team only, because we unfortunately didn't get a lot of time to talk with the BVC team, For us, SAIT, we have more than a few role fillers as well, so we don't have necessarily players that are dedicated to one agent.
Okay.
So I'm assuming for them, it's going to be a lot of conversation. How do you feel about this guy? How do you feel about this guy? Oh, I can play off your XYZ ability, so very exciting.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Ladies and germs, we are loading into Lotus as we speak. Beautiful.
Coming up next, we got the SAIT Trojan.
Agent select.
All right.
So, on our defenders, we got No going with the Rays. We spoke to him a little bit earlier. He's a big fan of the movement duelists.
Yeah.
I'm very on board with this. We also have a Breach here. So the Breach has multiple different effects that can basically stun you, blind you, and hold you in your place.
Oh, man.
We have our defensive expert, Vise. They can throw walls, they can throw trips, they have a flashbang that they can activate remotely.
Oh, crazy.
You have the Omen, like I called, great pick. So you have very nice TPs, so on and so forth. So let's just take a quick look here. We're gonna let these teams basically pick out where they want to go first. We're gonna look at the defender side, which is right here. So as we see teams kind of get set up here, we got 22 seconds. Like I said, you'll notice a lot of defenders are going to essentially spread all the way out, but just between you and me here, you have quite the build up on A.
Yeah.
So everybody is in such a tight little area. I'm very interested to see how this is going to start.
Yeah.
Let's go 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So here's Hassan potentially opening up. A big concuss to open. That really slows down a lot of the team. He's got a flashbang that he looks like he's getting ready here. Fake TP from the enemy Yoru.
Oh, okay. They got him pinned down. They got him really pinned down.
And it looks like after experiencing that util, it looks like the team is actually just going to be rotating here. So if we take a look at our guys hanging onto the site, we have got a large group approaching.
Yeah, they
And as you can see,
there you go.
and it's going. First kill down.
First kill down.
Two down. More onto site. Second kill for MG.
MG.
Omen and Vi still holding onto site, and it looks like after that little taste, BVC might be starting an early rotate. So like I said, this map really benefits the rotates, because looking at our Breach and Rays here, they still have a long way to go, especially if our Omen and enemy Yoru here are going towards the A site.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like potentially Rays might have an angle here.
30 seconds left.
We got a peek,
A little sneak there.
and we only have 30 seconds left in the round.
How long does it take to plant a spike?
About 8 seconds.
There.
And does the timer still go off?
Yes. Or the timer will stop.
Yeah, the timer will stop. Oh,
Yeah.
crazy. Okay.
Omen throwing an early smoke. Yoru with the jump peek. He doesn't see behind him.
10
Oh,
seconds left.
and cleaned up by MJ. Nice 3K on that as well. Oh my goodness.
MJ cleaning up.
So initial round, we saw a large group up and a couple great kills from MG right at the start.
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised to see the Sentinel picking up a lot of kills on the first round. What did you notice?
So seeing the UBS team, they're all packing up together, which I guess is just going to be a lot of the defending versus the attacking, because you kind of want to attack as a squad, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, watching that all happen, and being a new guy to the Valorant, it is insane how quick the game just shifted. Like it was 5v5, and suddenly it's 3v5.
Absolutely. Almost immediately, we dropped a bunch of players. So looks like we have an opening peek over to the C side again. Sky and Vise just basically holding it down here. You can see the little things Vise is throwing in front of them.
Yeah.
Those are, a slight peek here, taking shots almost immediately. Those can be activated into barbed wire, which basically slows you down.
Okay.
Very clever by BVC to activate the Vise wall and not necessarily get caught in front of it. Can be very
Rip it
dangerous
there.
if you don't activate that wall properly.
Thorns down.
Oh yeah, if you pin somebody behind them.
Yeah. Sky is going to throw a flashbang here, couple people, but nobody peeking off the utility, which is a little bit interesting. Enemy Yoru is going to throw a little TP onto site. Caught by Sky almost immediately. And if we take a peek, we have multiple people still holding on B. Oh, and a nice peek by early kill there. And it looks like that's going to start a bit of an early rotate.
Okay.
And I love this. This breach is absolutely doing the correct
Spike
thing. Your
down.
job is basically open with utility to open up for your raise.
Oh,
Raise with the early view. Early grenade. Nice starting kill. We got the Guardian here.
this is why I love this game. Suddenly it's 2v5.
Yeah.
But I've seen guys come back from 2v5. I've seen some amazing stuff. Now he is smoked out over there.
Yeah, and
10 seconds
looking at
left.
the timing here, they're going to have to make a big move. Oh, wide
One
swing,
enemy
wide
remaining.
swing. Nice shots.
Nice.
Great finish by No. We highlighted him in the beginning. No loves these movement duelists, and he's going to pick up a 3-kill. What did you think of that round?
That was really quick. I loved seeing all of the action from the SAIT guys like peeking in through A. That was a lot of fun. You got a lot of information there. I think that really you could watch the teams kind of shift around by that. We can't hear their calls, which is
That's right.
important, but it's fun to kind of watch and guess what they're thinking, and it's
Oh.
fun.
Heads up here. We have 6 seconds. The barrier is about to go down. Our raise might potentially be opening with a grenade here.
Oh.
So depending on how fast these guys push this barrier, this could be very, very dangerous for BVC. Also, super smart combo off the breach. The breach stuns you, stops you from moving, and then the grenade kills you.
Yeah, that's a great 1-2 combo.
Absolutely, but no fruition for SAIT here so far. Just a bit of a jump peek here. The breach stun is going to go nowhere. Fade throws the ultimate, can't see anything. Space taken by BVC. The enemy breach approaches. One quick kill for No. No, not fooled by the decoy there. He's going to retreat back into B.
Oh, that was
Space taken through rubble. We have several players coming around. We got 3 approaching A. Vise is going to throw down the early parts. Let's hop on board here. You can see the sight line of the player just through the smoke, so they're going to be holding that. A lobby is looking like kind of a tough one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's getting loud.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, shots from behind here.
Spike down A.
We got Dingood, who managed to get in behind them here, but if you can see based on the lasers, he's actually facing a crossfire right now, which means he could
30
potentially be
seconds
facing
left.
enemies from both sides.
Yeah, you might walk into a firing squad here.
And another pair of lasers right there, so not a lot of safe areas left for the enemy, or for Dingood.
So when we just watched him unleash a special into the wall there, is that one of those ones that can go through walls or around walls?
Correct. That one will go right through the wall if you get caught by it. Great shot by Benary.
Nice.
Holy, my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't even see that
3-0
lineup.
early SAIT. I mean, that's the trouble. That's definitely the early trouble. So, 3 rounds early for SAIT. Now, if you are BVC, you've had some issues approaching A.
Yeah.
You've had some issues approaching C. Are you not looking at a B flood, especially when you have the type of utility available?
Yeah.
And as I say that, it looks like the team might be just getting ready for just that. But also, you have a couple people here on the C barrier, so we shall see. And a couple pings going off as well. Let's see if our Vise doesn't get an early peek here. Let's take a look. We also have the BVC Vise taking some early space. Potential fight between Omen and Vise here as well. We take a look. Oh, and some space being taken. Early shot by Dongle. Crazy headshot. Vise wall gets activated. Fade is going to hold their util until the wall goes down. Wall goes down. Oh, wrong one. Or
Okay.
nice trade by the players there. And whether you're on the
Saves
attack,
down for the first time.
yeah, BVC working with a player, and it looks like they're just going to pull out. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't hate this.
Okay.
I don't hate this. When you are approaching a defensive site and you can get a kill, it throws off the team quite a lot if you can just turn around and run.
Okay.
The Raze is obviously given the call out, so we're on board with No here, who's getting pushed by 4 of them. We'll see how many potentially they can take out on their way. But it looks like BVC is just going to be given the A site for free here. Great instincts to avoid the aim, and a nice grenade as well. Pulls out the ultimate, great shot, 2 double. Oh my god, for
Going
No.
for the double.
Oh, this just
There's
went from
no
difficult
way.
to doable.
Yeah.
We got a player in tree. We've got a fake TP to behind him, but he doesn't quite see it. Players in tree and just outside of sight. Vise is making their way over as well. So Vise might potentially have
One
an angle
enemy
here, but we're not
remaining.
sure. No with the extra shot. Oh, and the 4K. Oh my goodness. 4 kills for No and the defuse.
Oh my god.
Put
That
your
was
team on your
great.
back.
For the first time, that was fantastic. The first time SAIT was ever down, they came back for the big clutch, defused the spike.
And that's the most important thing. When you lose players early, you can't lose your head.
Yeah.
You have to regroup, play as a team. Very well done to make the most out of a very difficult situation when
Yeah.
you're down via player. So I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, the great comeback from that.
No
I'm
good.
watching all three players
we win.
spread out and then having them combine
It's
together.
ended.
The balls are just amazing, hearing them going back and forth.
Yeah. Also, I'll give you a quick Vise rundown. So what she has in her hand right now is the flashbang. So she's going to throw the flashbang on top of the wall here and activate it remotely.
Okay.
They also put down that liquid wall that you saw at the front.
Yep.
That's what basically only allows one player to enter the site at a time, and it's indestructible. So Vise basically has this C site lockdown, and I can't deny I'm a little interested to see that they went here again.
Oh.
Looks like they're going to begin a site execute here. The wall was tricked by the Euro decoy. Oh, we got more than a couple ults being used here. Shots early. MG picking up an early shot. The Euro is going to come out of the ult in behind. We got 3 players entering. BVC is going to pick up a kill here. Bomb's going to go down. We've got our
Spike
team
planted.
preparing a retake here. So what you're going to see is this raise probably shouldn't take too many fights until the rest of the team can group up and help. We also don't... Oh! Just caught the Vise looking. No has an angle here as well. Takes out the blinded enemy. Shots through the smoke, but he doesn't know where the next omen is. Oh, he just turned around just in time. A nice 2v1 here. Dodges the flash quite nicely. The Euro is going to TP out of danger. The 2v1 here. That's a damage-taking utility, so they're going to smartly get out of the way.
Yeah.
Pushing out of the smoke here. Can't quite see. Oh,
One
caught
enemy
the
remaining.
tape.
Got him.
Shut up and let me work.
Got him in the back.
Oh, and then a very, very nice shot by Voids to basically nip that clutch in the bud.
You're not getting the message. Leave it to me. I'll rough them up.
All right, so
I need a
round
drop.
1 for BVC. You're on the team. I am quite interested. Taking a look at the money here. Looks like both teams are going to be more than okay. And looks like we're calling a timeout here. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to a little bit of halftime, or we should be back in about 50 seconds here. Oh, and I'm actually getting, it turns out we're not switching, so we're actually stuck here.
Okay,
So
yeah, so it's just going to be us.
what did you think of the first win for BVC? What do you think that they did differently in your mind?
I think, well, they hit them. They weren't all clumped up together. They went in 2 different places, and they really spread SAIT out. I think, you know, with SAIT having such great communication, and like you can just watch them on the mini map. As soon as SAIT sees anybody, there's a big, like, you can watch people scan over that way. And UBC tends to be moving around in big hordes, which I'm guessing is going to be, really helpful for some people. But SAIT has just been using that to their advantage. You know, the one guy there, like that was a 4K. That was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful personal showings from the SAIT team so far, and a really excellent showcase of teamwork, in my opinion, for the attacking team. Because anytime you have a site execute where you have 4 people that survive taking the site, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Barriers are going to prepare to come down here. I'm very interested to see basically what kind of strategy we might be employing here. We've also yet to see this team push B, and I would be very interested to see that. I may have actually jinxed it as well. Let's see. Omen's going to take out the breakable door, and it looks like it's going to be another C push. So Vise and Sky getting all the early action here. They also have the Vise taking some more space on B, so you might get an Omen Vise battle on B. Let's see if we can take a look at that. Not quite.
Yeah, we got a SAIT player that's gone all the way around. He's
Oh
back
my.
checking out their spawn.
No here. Stopped well before the Vice wall, so no.
Oh.
Early kill.
Spike
Follows up with a
down,
grenade.
C.
Voids is going to have to get out of the way. Nice couple shots there. Good to get out by no.
Yeah, it's
We
good
also have
awareness.
potential contact right here with the Omen. Omen and Breach are catching these teams out. Omen's going to get taken out. Great shot by Voids.
One enemy
They're pushing
remaining.
them all the way back to the spawn.
This team has
There.
not even been able to pick a site. They were basically cut off by the... and Noah's going to clean them up.
Hey, that was that.
No with the nice finisher.
the finisher.
No with a 13 and 2 start. My goodness, very impressive. Very impressive so far. Okay.
Now we wait.
So, my advice in this situation, like if you're this attacking team, you cannot get caught out in mid again.
No.
which means you have to be much more decisive with your sight hits
Yep.
and a little bit
Retrieving
more
wall.
deliberate with your utility. So
Now
if you're
we
watching
wait.
this enemy team, watch for them to just be a little bit more precise and a little bit more meaningful. I would like to see them move a little bit faster.
Now I got a new to Valorant question. The ults.
Mhm.
Do they all charge up? I gotta stop doing that. Do they all charge up at the same time?
The ults charge, you get 1 charge per kill per death,
Oh.
and for planting and defusing the spike.
Okay.
Early shot here with the outlaw, beautiful.
Whoa.
Double for corrupted.
Oh.
Oh, takes some early shots. He's gonna get off the reload. Immediately has Sky in for reinforcements. Fade's gonna throw the all-seeing eye. Doesn't catch anybody. Breach with a little bit of delay utility.
And he is
Also,
just pinning that wall down.
we have two. Just the 1 shot for no, but a safe transition for the UBC team, and we talked about that. They needed that.
Yeah.
You can't keep getting caught in your spawn. You have to take out the players that are flanking you.
Yeah.
So very well done by them. Let's hop on board with our Vise here, who's currently being pushed by 2. BVC has Tony, who has their ult at the moment. It's a free teleport anywhere on the map. And they have a Fade, who also has a deafening ult. And just missing a little bit of HP here, so there is a big challenge here for BVC. It's a 2v4, and you don't have the health on your
30
side.
seconds left.
The 30-second mark is going to let them know that they're going to have to go. And like I said, the Omen gets all the way to the other side, and bombs are going to go down. He's going to put smokes, and we can hop on board with some of the SAIT guys as we prepare for this retake.
Yeah. BVC.
So, paying attention to the retake, you're going to notice a lot of the icons in the top left appear on other sides of the site. As they pile on here, it looks like Sky's also used their ult. These little seekers right here.
Face your
Oh my
fear!
gosh, and a follow-up.
Are they going for another DP?
Oh man, there's lots happening right
One
now.
enemy remaining.
Blind and Deaf, Binary and MGK both just got clutch finishing kills. Amazing work.
Oh, I couldn't have picked a better first round to start casting. This is amazing.
This is a great first game. Very impressive showings from both teams and multiple players showing out and making a name for themselves right off the bat.
I was gonna ask if you bring up the stats. Like we got GN who's got 14k, like 14 to 3. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, very, very hot start for No. We'll see how well he can keep it going, really. It looks like the teams are lining up for a little bit of an A execute. The early Fade Eye is nice because this should catch out any players that are sitting out in the open. They're going to get hit by the breach util right away, though. They fire back with their util of their own, and they're kind of forced to just hold here. The team collects outside of main. They're going to use the breach ult to try and take a little bit of space. 2 players are concussed. Our breach fires back with a flash.
I'm so
Paranoia
glad
for
you-
Omen. 1 guy goes down. Bunch of space taken by BVC. It's a 4v1 on the A side at the moment. Hassan does everything he does to stay alive right there, and it's a nice try. And teams are rotating all the way over to A. Multiple players in tree. Another kill for Donginal. It's up to Vise and Omen. Omen with a nice early
Spike
kill.
down A.
The enemy Vise is going to use their ult. This basically jams all the primary weapons within that circle, but both players able to get out effectively. Bomb's going to go down.
Spike planted.
The Yoru hit a fake TP, but that's going to, because of the fake TP, your defenders now have to re-clear all of the angles that they already did.
Okay, so that's why you do the fake teleport to psych them out.
Exactly, because there's such a
Swarm's
large
activated.
sound. Also, Corrupted here, not entirely sure if he knows where the enemy is right now. Not entirely sure.
player
Early
standing.
flash from the Yoru. Nice 3K, and Denbude is
Got
going to
flanked.
finish it up on site.
Heck yeah.
So great showing for a round, and way to put more or less a stake in the ground, because you don't want to go down too early on Lotus attack. The defense, this map favors the defense super hard, so when you're attacking, you cannot afford to give up 8, 10, 11 rounds.
Yeah.
You need to put that stake in the ground ASAP. Looking
UBC
like the locations are all going to be very similar as well. And I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was gonna say with UBC, they're fighting from the back now. So do you think they're gonna get more aggressive, or when you're this far back, do you have to like play back now?
I think it's important to stay with the process. I think there hasn't been enough rounds where you can't really tell if they're doing anything wrong so far, or if it's just the way that the rounds are shaping.
Yeah.
But stick with who brought you to the dance. Early flash from Sky here.
Who's next?
Fade Eye gets destroyed. Now, the enemy Yoru is using their ultimate, which means he can't be seen right now. He's going to appear, take advantage of the blinded teammate, throw a second flashbang. Benari is going to try and just give up the space here to play for their life. Basically, if you're Benari here, you need to stay... Oh, he hits the decoy, which gives him a flash. Benari's job right now is to stay alive and wait for reinforcements.
Spike
Bomb is going to go
planted.
down here really early. So, not too shabby. We got a couple players approaching from Waterfall. Multiple angles being watched. And I'm very impressed with the number of players that are actually just outside the site here. We have our Breach opening up with a flash. Bane picks up a kill. Doriginal picks up a third. Omen Paranoia, and that'll clean it up. So one of the main things I've noticed, this BVC team is suddenly getting a lot more deliberate with their executes and holding the bomb site after quite well as well.
Yeah.
Anything that you've noticed in the last 2 rounds for this BVC team?
Well, like we were talking about before, they've really got their combos up together. I think they're talking a little bit more. We just seen that happen where a guy was, he was stunned, he was deafened, like he had all of his senses taken away from him. And once you got 2 or 3 guys like that, it's easier to come and clean up. Hey, looks like you might be getting your wish here. Look, they're all
Oh, potential B spam. I do get excited about this a little bit. Both teams are, well, actually, SAIT red team on a bit of a save here. So watch out for SAIT to be a little more, maybe less aggressive because the weaponry is not on their side right now.
Okay.
Our Omen here also has his ultimate, so he potentially could get out quick. Omen's going to catch a blind. The A execute begins. You got the Omen smoke, the Fade util, the enemy Vise util. These teams are all going to appear. One blind. Hassan picks up the kill. More shots through the smoke. Couldn't get one. Bari looking through.
Bari is
One enemy remaining.
Nice little shot through the smoke. And a classic kill for No as well. I didn't even see that. Let's hop on board here. One player remaining. And a beautiful headshot to finish it up. MGK just adding to that total. That 7-3 start for the Sentinel.
This is where
Very
someone says
impressive.
something pithy and we pretend to tolerate them.
Yeah, this is
Go ahead.
This is a really fun little
I'll
lesson
wait.
on how to do it, and watching the SAIT team, especially as soon as they figure out where the pack is, watching them circle is so fun.
Yeah.
They're clearly calling out to each other. They clearly know guys are talking. I'm behind them.
Now
I'm
we
in front
wait.
of them. Even
Launching
without the
thorn.
benefits of the
Retrieving
mini
thorn
map,
trap.
because we have the mini map, but they don't. You can just tell
Launching
they're
thorns.
really talking to each other. Guys are getting caught in crossfire left and right. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not seeing that from the UBC team. But there seems to be less 2-on-1, 3-on-1s from the UBC guys.
Yeah, so far SAIT's been doing an excellent job at isolating the 1v1s and making sure that they're not peeking too many enemies at once. It doesn't look like we're going to get our B push after all. A ballsy TP from the
Spike
Omen there
down
gets
A.
absolutely punished by Hassan. Another Annihilator doesn't go anywhere, but able to recover and get an extra kill. It's very impressive.
Spike's there.
Hopping on board with No here. He doesn't have a one hit from behind the Vise with a sneaky little route taken.
One enemy remaining.
Hassan and No picking up kills. It's a 1v3 at this point. It's kind of tough when you don't even get onto site. It's got to feel very frustrating when your whole team is just being taken out at the main before site. It can be very difficult.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was on the UBC team and we all got taken out there in the spawn, I would really reconsider what we're doing.
Well, maybe the idea is just to hit the gas pedal a little bit more because you're just getting caught out just a little bit too early. But credit to the SAIT team. And a great cleanup kill by MG. But what you're seeing right now is teams taking advantage of their ultimates.
Last
right?
round
They
in
had,
the half.
they had the Rays use their ult, not get any kills. But that slows everything down. That stops you from taking better position. So if somebody uses their ult, you basically have to stand still until that clears or you die.
Yeah.
So very, very good usage of the ults. Both Omens, by the way, have an ult, so both these guys can teleport at any point in the map if they choose to.
How quick does that teleport go? Is there a big,
Usually
like,
about 5 to 6 seconds, and there is a sound cue, so you want to pick a spot that's sneaky but not obvious, because people will peek you. Some early util thrown here onto A. Looks like, it does look like the UBC team does prefer this a little bit more. So a lot of early space taken by No here. Early kill as well. He loves this little jump peek as well.
Yeah, the jump with the axe out is really funny.
And he's just going to get out of there. You got your pick, you forced the team to rotate, and you've done your job. It's pretty impressive.
All right,
Omen with a kill as well.
another Valorant noob question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the fire axe or the Krombits or whatever, are melee weapons just melee weapons?
It's just skins.
Okay, so
Yeah,
skins.
they'll work functionally the same, but you can pick these once.
One enemy remaining.
Great double by just to finish it up, and we are going to finish the half 9-3.
9-3, and they cleaned
Switching
them up.
sides.
Not a single loss that round. Perfect round. Perfect round.
They didn't. You're right. They didn't lose a single player. So now, am I correct? Yeah. So now we have switched sites.
Okay. So now we're on the attack.
Correct. So now SAIT is attacking, BVC defending. It looks like BVC is going to be throwing their. I'm going to say this a little bit quieter. They're going to be throwing their Omen on B, just like SAIT did. Their Vise on C, just like SAIT did as well. So look for SAIT to potentially investigate C, but I'm going to call it early. They're going to go A.
You thinking they're going A?
I think as soon as you run into the Sentinel utility on C, you might as well move.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
They just set up too much of a camp there. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. This is because it's only one entrance onto C, but early here, Fade is going to throw an eyeball, doesn't get anything, and a breach stun that essentially doesn't get any value. Early shots here taken by No. Breach util goes nowhere. Raise, grenade thrown, some damage done to the Yoru, but he's blind, he can't see anything. Trade there for both teams, a 4v4. He's going to go pick up the spike. We also have the Omen and Vise fighting over here as Omen prepares to call his team over. So they obviously ran into a couple issues on A, and we're just going to hit a nice C rotate. Anything you noticed from the defense team so far?
I have
They're
the
doing a pretty
spike.
good job of controlling the angles and stuff like that. And I like that Sage just picked up and they're like, you know what, we're working out for us. Maybe our players seen something from the guy on C. I don't know.
And G with the kill, take out the Fade Eye. SAIT's on site here, so watch for BVC to potentially take some positions for retakes. It looks like their breach is going to be going towards Waterfall 2. So all three players for BVC are basically grouped up in the one area hoping for a retake, except for the Omen, who appears to be just going towards spawn here as well. SAIT holding it down. Omen spotted, shot taken. Corrupted down. Great kill from Corrupted.
Last player standing.
Nice shot from Breach. The Vise down. And BVC is going to finish it up. Couple really just one by one methodical kills for BVC. They're not overcomplicating the retake. Walk it down, get your kills, and get out.
Yeah. Hey,
Not too complicated. Great round.
But I mean, on SAIT they got in there, they got the spike down.
Absolutely.
Hey.
And they get a money bonus for that as well.
Oh,
So anytime you can get the bomb down, it's a huge benefit. Huge benefit. So looking at the weapon difference here. After the round one loss, SAIT's forced to basically go all classics, whereas the other team, all rifles, all medium rifles. So if SAIT can pull off a win here, it would be very impressive. But keep in mind, they are severely outgunned at this point.
looks like we're going
Yeah.
Blast out!
Couple of early utils thrown from Breach, a lot of flashes that slow all the players down. I see a Vine flash thrown as well, but not activated yet. Guy's gonna open with a flash, and a couple players are gonna slowly inch their way out of A main here. Taken out, unfortunately, by the Bulldog there. Couple classic shots. Dengade with
Spike
a
down
nice
A.
double as well, my goodness. Couple of safe players just waiting. They're gonna open with a flash. Neither player can see.
One enemy remaining.
Great kill from Bai, at least to take down one of them. Now, when you're on this save round, obviously the goal would be to win the round, right?
For amateurs.
However,
Let's go.
if you want to give yourself props, anytime you can take out an enemy, make them lose their gun, force them to rebuy their gun, there's also a ton of benefit in that too. So, credit to the SAIT player for getting the kill, but amazing job by BVC just to continually shut down the attack here. Now this round is what we call the bonus. So you'll see now, SAIT has the heavy rifles, BVC is still stuck with the medium rifles. So they're forced to either buy a big rifle and throw away the thing they have, waste a bunch of money, or rock with the medium rifles they bought last round.
I'll find you.
So I give the weapon advantage to SAIT at this point. However, that's not everything.
So you do the buy round, kind of knowing that this is a freebie for them,
Correct.
but you don't let them know that.
Correct.
You still want to get in there, get on up. Like SAIT was very aggressive in that one. For guys with pistols going against guys with whatever gun that is.
Yeah, and all the vandals and stuff like that. Also, it looks like our Omen might be just making sure that nobody's hitting a cheeky little flank. As you remember, our Rays did this a bunch of times as well. So I'm not super surprised that we're just double checking this basically. Hassan getting ready with the tremor here. It's going to cause a nice concussion. Replied with a tremor of their own. He's going to open some space clearing utility.
All of us.
He's blinded, nearsighted. My goodness. We got a nice little crossfire here. Omen's going to try and take the spike out as Breach is just going to hold the angle here. BVC totally content just to hold the B site. There's no reason for them to peek through this right now. Fake teleport and the
30 seconds
great
left.
kill from Corrupted. Just to get one on the exit, and we'll see if Corrupted doesn't just make a run for it. Looks like he is going to try and take that spike out. The real question is, if you're BVC, do you try and push this? If you're one of these players, are you approaching this breach?
No, I would be straight in the timeout. I'd have something.
He's going to activate that rotating door and
10
meet up with
seconds
his
left.
Omen. He's triggered the Vice Wall, so Breach is kind of stuck for the moment. Takes a couple shots early, but the closing door is going to give him more than enough cover, so that's more than fine. Let's hop back on with Corrupted real quick. Corrupted is going to throw smoke onto Waterfall. Breach here is left to essentially cover the main area. And it looks like Breach is going to get pushed first, if not by the fade. Great kill by Hassan.
Last player standing.
And 2 kills from Dengade and Dongil just to finish it up. Really well surgically done. They just basically waited out the smokes and took the first shot that they saw. Very impressive work. That's 3 rounds in a row for BVC. Brings us up to a 9-6. So if you're SAIT, what on earth do you do now? You've been denied at all 3 sites, and it looks like we're gonna get a timeout actually.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the 60-second break here. This has been an absolute blast, just being part of all of this, and just, I don't know if you guys have ever been to one of these places, but it's so much fun just being around these players. Like, these are, like...
And they've all been so nice and welcoming to us. Like, I haven't had a ton of experience working alongside gamers, but my God, everybody's been so nice, so welcoming, and we've been treated to a wonderful game. I won't lie, there was a little part of me that I never want to see one team dominate the other. I love a good back and forth game. I love when things are competitive, and these 2 teams are giving us a classic on game 1.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, this has been such a blast watching all this. You've been so good at teaching me all of this. Did I see a dog?
Yes. Sky, the Australian player, has a quote-unquote remote dog.
Okay.
So you become the dog, and you can use it to take a little space, and you can launch yourself at someone and concuss them as well.
Okay.
Okay, start of the round. Or not start of the round, sorry, we still have another 16 seconds. Yes, they are, and they're going to have to go for another save round here, so I don't know how much success they're going to have on this round either.
Okay.
But they're basically doing what's called buying for next. So they're going to make sure that they have full rifles, full kits for next round. Also, with all the close corner utility, you'll notice a lot of them have Stingray, a submachine gun, and pistols. And I really agree with the strategy to go B here. Skydog's going to take a lot of early space. Basically gives it all up. Concussion to the Rays early, but nobody to act on it. Going to throw a grenade up into
Spike down.
Heaven there. Bomb Buddy goes to check out the other area. Almost got the flash. The Wise is going to appear and not even check the corner. 2 corners. Very tough. Great 3K from Tony. Tony has quietly really picked it up. Gone from negative to almost even here. And also Voids. Voids has been quietly very consistent on this round so far.
Yeah, you see him up on the feed all the time.
Absolutely. So let's take a quick look at the economy here. Both teams, full power. We got buy with the regen shield, which means they have 25 less points of health than everybody else.
Yeah.
But if they get shot and survive, the shield will regen, which is good.
Oh, okay. Now, I know Valorant does have healers, but you were saying at this
Where
level,
are you?
not too many people run the healers, and I can tell why, because I've seen about 2 injured characters. That's it.
Yep. You die so fast. Actually, SAIT does have a healer, though. Sky is mostly a flash character, but they do have a healing ability as well. But to your point, haven't seen them use it. So looks like we're gonna be doing a little bit of a split push here. We got Sky and Omen just kind of teasing Voids here at Mound. They don't really have a good idea on where Void is. At the same time, Raze opens up with a beautiful shot on Dengue. Taking out the breach early is really huge. That's a lot of utility off the table that you don't have to think about. Raze is going to satchel onto SAIT. A little bit far behind there is the breach, but that's okay. Dodge of the flash. No hasn't quite been spotted out yet. Pinged by the Fade Eye though, and a grenade into the back rubble where it's going to land. It's definitely going to land. Players are going to retreat. Welt taking out Hassan there. It's a great, great shot. Corrupted takes him out from top. Now we have
Rip
a
and tear.
3v2 situation here.
Third are live.
Yeah, you just gotta hold it, right? You just gotta
Guy's gonna send the flashbang here. No, no activation though. Omen's gonna open up
One
with their
enemy
own,
remaining.
and Noah's gonna take out the Omen immediately. He's gonna hit the decoy. He's flashed. Guru's gonna take some additional space. Sky's gonna try and take some space here. See if he can't get a hold on the Yoru. He's gotta move. Ooh. And just taken out by MG again. MG. Very impressive showing so far.
Oh man, yeah. That was a great win from SAIT. It was a great win from SAIT. They really held that point. You could even see a couple defenders coming in, like they tried to flank him, but they were just stopped right away.
I was a big fan of their positioning. You had maybe one player on site.
Yeah.
You had two players outside of main over here. You had two players playing inside tree. And so it's very difficult as a team to retake when the team that's occupying the bomb site is so spread out.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more work for you to do than if the three guys are just holding hands. So very, very well done. Very well played.
Well, and then also protection. When you've got guys with some of these massive ultimates and some of these massive abilities, if you can spread out enough, I'm sure that's probably a lot of it. Is knowing exactly what the radius of that grenade is.
Yeah,
So you
absolutely.
can stand right on the edge, right? A player like me might just see a grenade in the air and freak out, assuming every one of them has the same radius. But
Yeah, that's very true.
they definitely don't.
There's a ton of utility practice. There's no doubt about it. As you can tell by the lasers, a couple of players aiming through the smokes, but it looks like SAIT's going to choose the tree entry here. Vise is going to fall down in a drop and see if they can pick up a kill or two. The Raze grenade should at least take that out.
Hassan's planting.
Great use of the annihilation by No again. Hassan also gets bombed down, and you're going to see the BVC team line up for a retake here. Also, sneaky Omen.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple early shots. And Fade just turns around and cleans it right back up. Fade says no thank you. Also, enemy Fade going to use their ultimate here. All SAIT players are currently deaf and blind. Let's see how they make this work here. The Raze
Last
holding.
player standing.
Just peeked too many people at once. Denge's going to pick up his third kill of the round. Squirtle's going to follow that up with a double as well. Another great win for the BVC team, and a very, very great effort to bring them back to two.
Yeah.
Two away from potentially tying this game.
Yeah, that was a game-ending ult right there. That one definitely changed. Sorry, a round-ending ult. That one definitely changed that round.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like the SAIT players were in really good position, but such good IQ to use the ult to really throw everybody off and then take advantage of those double peaks.
Yeah.
So that's it. And not to brag, but I did call it. Fade is the perfect character to use on this map because just losing your audio is such a big part of your gameplay taken away.
Yeah.
And she's very effective.
No, this Valorant is such a, like, just even hearing it in my own headphones for the first time, it's such a game about the hearing the
Absolutely.
call-outs, hearing the specials, knowing what this robot dog does. And you can just tell, like, the SAIT players and the UBC players, they all know, they all watch it right away.
Yeah. The Raze is going to throw their bomb buddy into the B area because I feel like he can tell that someone's in there. I don't know how, but go figure. Nice satchel onto SAIT for the Raze. Raze has a bit of an angle on the Vise here. Beautiful shot by No. Oh my goodness. What a great shot. And No's not even done. The breach ult went through, so basically everyone on site is concussed right now for a certain time. There's also players approaching from behind. Our
Spike
Vise is going to
planted.
end up using their ult, and my goodness. So many things are happening right now.
This is not, I don't know what's going on anymore. That UBC Tony's up there, though. He's got that corner covered.
Yeah, he's holding that quite well. It's a 4v4 situation here, so the next kill is going to matter a ton. The Omen's going to open up with a blind. The UBC players are going to swing off that blind. Omen into drop. Hassan takes out Tony. Very great nice kill from him. Couple wall bangs are going to land on Hassan, and out of the smoke comes Voids.
Where are you?
That was a very
Last
interesting
player
ult
standing.
here.
One enemy
One kill,
remaining.
1v1 situation. He's holding. He's got it. He's
Come
got
on.
to defuse. He's got to hold it. It's a great attempt. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong side. So, very well done by the attackers to hold off. At that point, you're just suffocating them with time.
Yeah.
Right? And that bomb's beeping and beeping, and in your mind, as a defender, you got to get to the bomb and defuse it first.
Yeah.
And it just puts you at an advantage as an attacker. So, very well done.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the bomb's already planted, by the time your op has to take out their gun, you're already at such a crazy advantage.
Yeah.
Like, never mind being deafened and stunned and all that. You're just not holding the weapon. Like, you
Exactly.
ain't gonna be any good.
Forget being able to see. You need to be able to shoot at
Yeah.
the very least. But
Yeah.
another timeout here called. This game perfectly winnable for both teams,
Yeah.
which fills me with a lot of excitement.
So what happens? You have to. So is this like tennis rules where you have to be ahead by so many points to actually
You
win?
have to win by 2 rounds. You have to win 1 attack and 1 defensive round. So if SAIT as the attacker won round 12 and then the defenders tied it up, SAIT would have to win a defense round and an attack round to win the game.
Okay.
So it's a by 2 and by each side rule.
Okay.
So you can definitely get games that accidentally go 16, 17 rounds, and those are where your marathons come in for sure.
Well, I mean, we're already at 18 right now.
Yeah, 19 rounds played so far. There's about to be round 20, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Basic math. Here we go. I'm just
All
so
right.
excited. There's so much going on.
I know. I'm just absolutely loving it.
So we're gonna be setting up here. It looks like they're eyeing up B. I think they're going.
Binary also looking at a bit of a solo peak. I wonder if it's not just to kind of convince the BVC team that the rest of them are going A, because as you see, our Raze is quietly just taking a couple peeks here. A bit of a more spread out method from SAIT as opposed to keeping all the players jumped at, the main to a site. Looks like our Omen and Vise might be potentially
This has been our slowest start. So
attacking. Yeah, very methodical here.
everybody is really
No
resolved
view
tight.
yet.
No one's shot a single bullet. I don't think anyone's seen anybody.
Nobody's even used an ability yet, which is pretty much the opposite of what we've seen in the last couple rounds. Util dump here for SAIT. Corrupted taken off. 2 kills for
Spike down.
Dawn.
C.
Oh, and no.
Yeah, no got a good one. No got their counter.
No alone on site. Couldn't get the next one.
Last player standing.
Finale all alone. Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
What a beautiful kill. He's going to hold.
30
He's got
seconds
30
left.
seconds to get Spike down. He's concussed. He's getting pushed real hard here. Let's see what he can do. Fade's just going to hold here. I'm very surprised he's not pushing. I'm kind of trying to see what's going to happen.
Fades are gone.
Just takes the
Cleans them
corner and cleaned him out. Amazing work. Voids is going to hit that double rotating door. 10 seconds to go. 12 seconds to go. Sorry, it takes 4 seconds to plant the
10
spike, by the
seconds
way.
left.
Seconds to push.
Spike.
He's got it. He was taken out by the breach damage taking ult. So basically what it does, it launches a rocket through the wall at you twice. It does
Oh.
50 damage each time.
Oh.
So unfortunately the SAIT player was lit. It's going to fall to that util right off the bat. And the defenders get a free defuse.
Yeah.
So excellent use of the utility. And not bad for SAIT to try and even up the numbers.
Yeah.
Right?
And, we watched that whole round go on. There wasn't a single shot fired, and then within 15 seconds, the round is already decided. Valorant is insanely fast. It is insanely quick. Anybody who's here watching it with us, or when you're watching it at home on the playback, it's insane trying to keep track of what is going on.
Not only that, I'm a little bit nervous to yell.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to get louder to keep up with the pace, but my goodness, there's so much that's happening. No, also running with the sheriff one more time. I'm a little interested to see that, but unfortunately that tough loss is going to be kind of a hit on the eco of the SAIT team. A couple early peaks here. Looks like Omen's going to get taken out by Void. He just was kind of pressing that early peak, maybe a little too much. Couple of utils shot out of the air. Raze taking a bunch of space, and an ult orb.
Go get him.
Noah's going to open up with that bomb buddy, but not quite anything to show for it yet. The Omen just existing outside of this breakable wall, not knowing that there's a conglomerate of Satan dudes on the other side. I'm not too sure he knows that yet.
Yeah, there's a whole classroom.
There's a whole classroom about to push this poor Omen. He's going to retreat up into heaven. Reach is going to use util, which doesn't get used. Double blind. And a util used. Just an absolute util dump here.
SAIT very well planned. They
Right
decided
there.
They don't want none of that hallway. They're taking out. They don't want none of that.
Yeah. Raise some early space here. They don't. Oh my goodness. Throws a satchel, trying to throw him off. Void with the angle. Nice shot. Sky's gonna watch.
Last player
Push
standing.
forward by Dangude and a pickup for the fade as well. Couple shots coming through the smoke here. If you're NG, there's not really much you can do. There's teams diffusing. There's a smoke. Excellent job by Voids. Voids picked up 3 different kills in 3 different locations and in 3 different scenarios. He got someone rotating, he got someone out of the smoke, and he swung somebody. So, very active round for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a great job. Shame he's on the team, but he's doing a great job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Credit where credit is due, no
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about it.
Very good.
Looks like teams are going to be lining up for another A push here. I'm telling you, Jamie, these guys got to go B.
They gotta go.
They got to go B. If you go B, you win.
Honestly, I
Guaranteed.
just haven't even seen much of B as we're playing.
It seems to be that both teams are kind of using it as a transitionary space.
Yeah.
Early flashbang goes nowhere. Raze is going to take a bunch of early space with that trusty Reaver Vandal. We also have Omen here. Just peeking.
Yeah, SAIT's decided to split up. They've got half of them going on the far right side, half of them going down the middle.
Yeah.
Out of
And
charges.
BVC has left the A site essentially open. All of this space along A rubble was clogged up last round, and I'm very surprised to see that they essentially gave it to them.
Yeah.
Here on A, Sky's going to activate the ult, which is just going to basically let them know on the map the general location of the enemies.
Okay.
Right, so it's Sky's job. It's Sky's job to say, hey, my blinds are going spawn and B. Keeping on that.
Out of charges.
We'll see if our beautiful boy No can get anything done. Oh my god! He got a double with the Annihilation, followed up by a kill by Jonjol, and then immediately traded by MG. 2 players on site, 2 players just outside of site. Hassan here, basically holding down the bomb. Our Sky just outside as well. Hassan holding.
Last
gonna get
player
pushed.
standing.
What a flick from the Vice. That was absolutely intense.
Hey. Was that
One
of those ones
enemy
where-
remaining. Clutch.
Oh my goodness!
Clutch,
A
baby.
2 to clutch up from binary. That was absolutely incredible. That took me by
Match
surprise.
point.
Yeah.
Brings him up to 19 and 12 on the match as well. It's
That's-
extremely impressive.
Yeah, that's gonna be the highlight reel right there.
What
What a
a
clutch.
clutch and a beautiful flick. Like, that scared me. That scared- I was like, that gave me whiplash. She looked over so hard. Beautiful work.
Yeah. No, it is. It's shots like that and instances like that that make me realize just how intense this game is and how intense these athletes are. Like that happened faster than I could see it. And these are guys who are playing, and you got to think like they're thinking about a million things at once. Like you're just gaming a third of the stuff that's going on.
Absolutely. And I'm barely getting it all out there. Early shot from Dengude is going to give Note a little bit of trouble here. And he's following up with the util. This could be a problem. We're going to swap over early shots. Void's lit, but getting the kill. Not too shabby. Back on with No. He's going to pick up the kill. Just avoid that breach util as well. Very impressive. We got Omen on site here who just didn't see the Vise out of the corner of his eye. He didn't see the Vise.
No.
He didn't see 4.
So we could be going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our own.
Not ready
Yeah,
yet.
so Omen flanking. Let's stay on with Omen, shall we?
Yeah, let's see what
So
he's
it looks like he just saw that player. There's one.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful work.
Attackers win.
Great game from both teams. Amazing work. You know what? UBC made that a very, very competitive game despite a super hot start from the SAIT team.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And then we will be back for map number 2 and keep it locked right here. Go ahead. ladies and gentlemen, we are returning for map 2 on Haven of all maps. Another 3-site map for us to commentate over and enjoy. Let's do a little map preview with my boy Jamie right now.
Okay.
So, it looks like we are going to be on the defender side again. So, I'm not going to be able to rotate it, but that's okay. The B site has no easy way to get into. You have to approach the B site from the left and right side. A has a very used heaven as well.
Yep.
C has a very textbook long area.
Yeah.
So watch for teams early to go C and potentially a split push to B. Now, a little bit of a rundown on agents here. The BVC going with the Reyna. Now, Reyna is by far the most selfish agent in the game. Reyna's kit is dependent on getting yourself kills on itself. Now, the BVC running with the Reyna, the Sova, great choice. You got that scan utility. The Cypher, holding down angles with the Trip. Jet, the movement duelist, and then obviously BVC Tony going back with the Omen pick, which we saw him do very well actually on the last map there. Looking ahead, however, looking ahead, we got SAIT back on defense. And teams are just going to take their positions, it looks like. We have a bit of a grouping over towards that C long area that I was telling you about. Now, we also have our Cypher here, potentially just throwing up a trip to maybe slow down the flanks of No and Hassan.
Okay.
So be sure to watch for that. We have a bit of a crossfire setup here as well between the Omen and the Sky, as you can see. So they both have an angle on whoever walks past the initial C barrier.
Another new to Valorant question. We just seen that guy set down the tripwire there. Do those reset every round?
Those do not reset. They will last until they're destroyed or used. Omen smoke goes up, and BVC has taken the site pretty quickly. We got the chamber in the Sky here,
Spike
just
planted.
on the outside. And then Jet and Omen. Shot from behind for Voids. No's going to follow it up, though. Hassan and MG also with kills as they enter the site. Both BVC players behind the smoke. Reyna's going to throw out a blind. Doesn't see. Gets out just
One
in time before
enemy
getting killed by the Omen, but the Omen will clean it up. Omen also, smoke comes down. Final kill. Corrupted with 2K and potentially an assist, I'm pretty sure. It was a great round from Corrupted, actually. Just a 2K, so very impressive. Great round. Great retake. You honestly, you can't even give one player too many props right there. It was a great team, scenario. What are you seeing early?
Once again, the UBC, they just
Does
love
anyone have
clumping up.
funds?
They just absolutely love grouping together, and I think the SAIT team is just really playing for that. You see guys getting caught in 2 or 3. What are we looking at here?
It looks like No has gone with the ballsy pick, the Outlaw. So this is a double barrel sniper rifle. Okay. Now the BVC team doesn't have any armor, which means that this gun is essentially a one-shot kill. When you buy this gun round 2, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a pick from No. Teams pushing the main. No just misses. Able to teleport out. A no scope from No and a follow-up from Hassan. You are absolutely kidding me. Jet on site cleaning up. Sova gets pushed back and it's a 3v1.
That was fantastic. No just cleaning house.
My body doesn't even know how to respond to what I saw. That was beautiful shots.
The no scope and the single headshot was cool.
Absolutely. And then just triple peaked by Bai and MG to finish up the round. Absolutely phenomenal work.
Easy
Now
cleanup.
let's watch the weapons here. So basically BVC is going to end up with the better loadout compared to SAIT despite the win. This is why we call this the bonus round.
Yeah.
Okay, so if SAIT can win this round, their economy is toast for at least 2 rounds.
Wow.
Okay, so as the attackers, your job is to win this round no matter what.
Yeah.
You have the gear, you have the armor, you cannot afford to drop the bonus round at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the bonus round and these buy rounds is also really neat stuff because you add in the economy into this game, and it's a whole
Early peek. Oh my! And he's able to use the teleport to get out of there. Early peek from No almost goes disastrously, but not quite.
Yeah, he got out of there just in time. I think that bullet was coming for him, and he teleported out of the way of the bullet. That was insane.
Sova about to get revealed by the dart. He's going to get shot through the smoke. Couple early shots.
Spike down
Dengu
A.
takes out 2. MG with the bulldog kill. both Bi and
planted.
Corrupted smoked off at the moment.
Man, that bulldog takes forever to reload, but it is punishing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the dog!
The dog can cuss. Omen's gonna take a bunch of space. Corrupted shot in the head.
Last player standing.
And just a 4K from Dendude.
Wow.
Very well done by him. He just kind of took them out as they entered site one by one.
Their advantage.
Yeah, he was doing a good job there carrying it. Now, so I noticed that the SAIT players,
That's
and
a
when
good
any players, how do you decide who picks up the bomb?
Oh, who picks bomb?
Yeah.
An easier way to answer the question is who doesn't take bomb.
Okay.
Your duelist should not have bomb. Their job is to clear the site and get kills.
Yep.
Your smoke should not have bomb because his job is to smoke off the site.
Yep.
Ideally, it's an initiator or a sentinel.
Okay.
Because a sentinel can booby trap that bomb after it's planted. Also, early contact here. No, just taken out, and a couple players are going to go sewer here. Sova's going to have to give up a little bit of space early to let his team just show up. He's going to take out that Sova Dart early. Jet bursting on the site. Hassan, couple options. Great early kill from Hassan, but traded out. Void picks up the MG kill as well. Sky just outside, and Omen is going to be
planted.
taking Heaven here. So BVC on site, bomb down, 4 to go. And we're just going to hold here for a moment.
Hold on, we're gonna keep
Last player standing.
And just 2 kills. This A site working wonders so far for BVC.
Yeah,
What do you think specifically that they're taking advantage of on that A site?
It's the heaven, man. They keep having that height advantage. They keep seeing that come on down, I think, anyway. Yeah, they just really liking A a ton. And we're seeing them get a little tighter with the abilities.
There.
And it looks like we're going to have a bit of a switch up on who's playing what site as well. You saw No taking a lot of early space on A. That looks like it's going to be changing this round. We have the Omen and the Sova here on A. So potentially hoping for more of a stalling tactic because BVC is just basically running it down sewer, which is here.
Yeah.
So early smoke from the Omen. His job is to basically slow them down. He's got a drone here, but the drone's not going to get caught. He's in the smoke! Oh my god, and a Bucky kill, and then he's shot through the smoke. So decent trade. Ultimate used for the enemy Reyna here. Heaven and bottom of Heaven smoked off. BBC Tony's going to get a kill through the smoke. Void's going to take out No from Heaven. And Bai's going to go to Heaven themselves and see if they can't pick up anything. We're going to hop
planted.
back on with... Oh, there you go. Oh, just a missed shot there.
Last player
Gonna
standing.
try and take out a couple peeks with the Marshall. Something to note here, there was a bit of a weapon difference as well. BVC rocking that that full loadout. They're obviously having a pretty easy time right now.
Yep.
Looking at the economy, looks like we're going to be seeing a full buy from SAIT, and so this round potentially might be a little bit more competitive.
If you bring back up that score again, it's crazy you see Dengle there has gone up to 7-2, where last round I think they were barely breaking even. So.
Yeah, there's that 4K, that 4-kill round from Dendude is working wonders for their stat line right now, and they have their ultimate. This character's ultimate is an electric bow and arrow that shoots through walls.
Terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
Absolutely, so keep an eye out for that one.
You
Looks
gotta-
like a slight C push, and No's here alone. Jet has their knives out, bursting onto site, takes out the guy. Well, and a beautiful TP out. They have no idea where he is. They don't know. Oh my god, he doesn't know. He's got 2.
enemy
He's got
remaining.
3.
Spike down.
No. Oh my goodness. Slowed down by Dendude and Hassan with the cleanup.
Still
Expert
good.
round. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it. Without No, that round gets a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Those 2-3 opening kills, beautiful work from him. We've seen basically that from him all evening.
Yeah.
He hasn't slowed down one bit.
Snow is just a master with that teleporter.
Absolutely. That quick teleport to get you out of trouble is absolutely imperative when you play that chamber. And so he's done it to perfection. I didn't even know he had that in his repertoire. I thought he was a movement duelist. And here he is playing a chamber sentinel. Very, very well done.
Revealing area.
Hassan gonna open up here.
Right here.
Also, somebody's using their ultimate here.
Oops, someone's having a little stall out there.
Looks like they're gonna go A again, but they're just kind of grouping up towards
Enemy
the main.
tagged.
They're not exactly sure. The Omen gets tagged to the wall. You saw him there, so everyone knows where the Omen is at this point.
Shock dart.
A nice little chip
Shock
damage
dart.
done to the enemy Reyna there. As you can see, they're brought way down in health.
Gone.
And a shot, a wall bang. Oh my goodness. Gonganol taken out by. Hassan
Spike
with the
down
double.
A.
And it looks like we might have a little bit of a rotation here. Looks like the Jet
Here.
might try and meet up with the Sova.
Scanning ahead.
And our team is just going to basically hold down sewers, it looks like, and stay on site. Dengud has a nice angle on the person down here, but Corrupted holding. Oh, we have
One enemy
ultimate.
remaining.
Chamber's ultimate is that big sniper rifle. He gets to pull it out to one-shot kill. That's a triple for Hassan, a kill with the
Weapon
ultimate,
choice. It is so
and
personal.
I forgot the
Pick a
last
gun
kill.
and it tells
Amazing
you who
round
you
though.
are.
That was amazing. So, kills with your ultimates, does that matter differently for the financials? Does that matter differently for the stats? Do you get bonuses for using your ults, or is it
You-
just kills? That
You do not get bonuses for your ult. It simply makes the kills easier. It's a
Yep.
great question. Kills that you get with your ult also do not count towards your ult either.
Okay, good
So
to know.
even though the Chamber got some kills with his big sniper, it doesn't help him get it again. That'd be too unfair.
Yeah. I could just imagine that rocket launcher just spamming off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have Omen taking sewer here. We're finally going to see a B push. I can't believe this. But SAIT only has one player watching this, so they need to be very careful here. And you don't want your smokes to go down too early.
Yeah.
Shadows traveling.
Taking a look.
So that really
Looks like
loud
BVC is basically on site already.
Spike
Couple people
planted.
loaded on the right and left side of C. Chamber already in, but he's gonna unfortunately be taken out. Great kill by Bai. The Omen is gonna teleport out.
Last player
The
standing.
last kill, he gets taken out. Oh my goodness. 2v1 here.
One enemy remaining.
1v1. 1v1. Can Bai finish this off? He gets tagged by the Chamber. He's blind to the Chamber as well. And he's not entirely sure where the Chamber is specifically. But it's a 1v1 situation. He still has time to defuse.
playing a
No
little
more
ring around
chances.
the rosy.
Oh, and Bai gets the first pick.
Nice.
And he clutches it up
There
and
we
puts SAIT
go.
ahead by 2.
Perfect.
5-3
Clutch.
incoming. What a beautiful
Now
solo
there's some
effort from Bai.
And a fantastic finisher, too.
Yeah, the finisher is awesome.
I had
Oh,
no
just
idea.
turned into a big tree.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, yeah, yeah. I love that one. That is called the Gaia's Vengeance.
Ah.
Yeah. Very awesome. We
this-
should make Jamie pick out his favorite finisher by the end of the game. Whatever one he sees that he likes the most, we're going to make him tell us.
All right.
Also, let's play a little game.
Yep.
Pick the team MVP for each team. Who's going to finish in first place? Are you
Oh.
just going with what you see here? You think Dengu's going to finish on top and Noah is gonna pull it home, or what do you think?
Look, BVC Tony was just such a force in that first game. Maybe he's not having the first good rounds here, but like BVC Tony was so good at controlling everything,
Yeah.
especially as that character. Same as Corrupted. Like that guy
Oh, okay.
was really good at controlling everything. No has just been like
Dynamite.
watching No has just been impressive and
Very.
tiring.
Yeah,
Just
no doubt.
tiring.
My arm hurts from all those flicks that we're watching. I would actually say Voids. Voids is going to be my pick for
Yeah.
the team MVP. Watch for him to kind of pull it together. He did very well on that Euro. Very impressive. And then, shocker, I'm going to go with no. Yeah, I'm going to say no. It's probably might pull it through for SAIT. But early here, it looks like BVC is just going to be approaching this long area on site. And you might even see them switch between the long and where Sky is right now. This is called Garage. A very popular way to do this is to send 2 or 3 people down long on C, and then you send 1 or 2 people to kind of distract the people in this area. So we'll see if it ends up being a split push or just 5 people down C long, I guess. Why not?
It's also interesting being watching the defenders, because you have to send at
Trap
least someone
destroyed.
to all 3 of the locations.
Correct.
But then what do you do if they just bump on you like right now? Like that is
TP to get out of there for No. Shots through the smoke for Bai. No also smoked off. He avoids the ult. He's holding.
Spike
He has no
planted.
idea where anybody is. Potentially 3 players looking at him. He has no idea. He's going to send the dog through the smoke. 3 people holding the bomb. Corrupted takes out BVC Tony, who got a double.
Player standing.
And Voids and Dengud cleaning up the last 2 there. Now we have Hassan
Revealing
solo
area.
on site. He saw the Sova duck into the side area there. He doesn't know where the Jet is, though. Jet aiming through the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful peek from Hassan. Tries to finish it up and Voids. I called it. Great round from him.
Win.
Doesn't take the
Show me where to
MVP quite
go.
yet, though.
No.
So let's see. teams are going to retake their positions. I'll be curious to see if No ends up going to a different site, or unless he's just going to end up here again. Totally fair. We got the Sova and the Omen on between A and B, it looks like. It looks like a lot of SAIT guys are just going to set up in between those two sites. We also have a bit of a split push going on from the attacker side as well. Watch out for this. There should be a couple. Oh, the blind thrown from Reyna. Omen tried to shoot it and gets taken out. So great kill from Twiddle, who played the fade last round.
Yeah.
So very nice to see the.
I know exactly where you are.
Oh, Cypher uses their ultimate. So basically, Cypher gets to see everybody through the wall.
Oh.
There's a flash there.
Careful
And it
now.
stays there.
For a brief amount of time, even though the guys move. So let's hop back on with No here. No taken up by Tweddle. This has been a very, very efficient site take for
Spike
BVC
planted.
so far. They're getting picks, they're moving together, and bombs down, and it's arguably, oh my goodness.
I didn't
By
even see what
shot
happened
from the behind, I didn't even see the guy.
Yeah.
And we have wall hacks. So how's that for position?
Standing
Very
ahead.
impressive. 4 and 2.
Last player
Couple shots
standing.
through. Hassan and Dengue picking up the double right outside of spawn. If you're a defender, you gotta feel frustrated.
think
it's
Because if it was me, I would say,
It's
"What are you
mine,
doing on B?
and I will
Go help
kill
your
the
team on C. Why are you shooting me from B?" But very, very good, very good. And it just speaks to that BVC mentality where they're not happy just playing the default areas.
Yeah.
They're constantly looking for new territory. They're constantly looking for different areas to aim at you from, and they have kept it pretty close.
I will
No
rip
team has
the
won more
light
than 3
from
rounds
them.
so far, and so we'll see if BVC can get that third
Get out
win
of
in
my
a row.
way!
Early alt usage as well. Looks like not him, but him. So they got these little flying kunais. These are instant headshots for the Jet. Let's see if Voids can get some extra
Voids,
extra benefits.
Voids doesn't need that.
Oh, it looks like we might be getting a tech pause here as well in the near future. Teams are just gonna hold here. I'm not too sure if they're gonna set it up right now.
Blocking sight.
This round might actually not go down. I'm not too sure. 3,
Teleport's ready.
1, 2. Oh,
So we got some technical things going on here with the game right now. Oh, never mind. Looks like we're back at
oh,
it.
okay. So we might get a tech pause after this game, but Cypher loading up to aim at binary right here.
That was,
Some smokes thrown.
that was a great bit of camaraderie between the two teams. Everyone
Yeah,
just like
seriously.
pause, put your stuff on hold.
Oh, nice exit by Jet. Couple shots fired from MG and Hassan here on A, and it looks like teams are just going to be rotating. If you'll
30
notice,
seconds left.
Omen and Sova have basically taken over the site, and they've let their guys know, hey, you're free over here. Also, he completely just missed the Omen that went into garage. He didn't even.
No chance.
1 kill for Dengue. Great
Standing
break
ahead.
control on that one, but he had no idea that Cypher was behind him.
Oh, our own players.
Here's
Spike
Oh, look at
down.
that.
C.
corrupted. Corrupted with the triple.
10
Oh my
seconds left.
goodness. Here's
One
the.
enemy remaining.
He pops up through the wall, and
Be still.
Kills
the ultimate secures the round for the SAIT team, and not without a damn triple from Corrupted.
Yeah, good job.
You called it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic.
Last round before the
Oh,
switch.
that's
We're gonna call a tech pause here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, we might be good. Who knows? Anywho. So we got teams lining up on A and B. Okay, let's play another game.
Yeah.
Let's say you're the defensive team. What site are you picking? A, B, or C? What do you
Okay,
pick?
So if I'm playing SAIT, if I'm on SAIT right now, I know that they've had their most luck on C.
Okay.
So I would suspect that UBC is going to try to go to C. But I don't know, man. A is too juicy. It seems that A, when you're the attacker, it seems to have you have the advantage because you start off with a heaven on A, don't you?
It is very true. You do start with a bit of an advantage there. However, Tweddle using their ultimate here, taken out immediately, no, with an extremely high valuable kill. That Reyna ult is no joke. It speeds up your bullets.
Oh.
So you shoot faster than everybody else. That is a very important kill.
Yeah. For the fans who are new to this one, like me, is Valorant hit scan or is there actual like bullet time?
Hit scan.
It's hit scan?
Hit
Okay.
scan.
For people who don't know what that is, when you point the little crosshair, if someone's in that crosshair, the bullet hits them.
However, slight caveat, Valorant has something called first bullet inaccuracy, which means there's a small percentage chance that the bullet will not travel exactly where your crosshair is, but slightly to the left or right.
Oh, okay.
So
good
not
to know.
necessarily,
Watch them run.
whatever the word is.
Hit scan.
Yeah, not exactly hit scan, but not exactly not hit scan.
Yeah.
Corrupted uses his
Spike
ult for better
planted.
positioning here. So this is one of those classic retakes we have set up. You're going to start seeing the defenders
Cover
throw their
going out.
util. We've got a couple players there. Let's actually stick with the SAIT guys real quick. And a lot of players you actually see lined up on the outside of C. Early kill from Corrupted. Multiple players sitting in the smoke. If they just fire, double kill,
One enemy
triple
remaining.
kill for Corrupted. Corrupted's going to go for it. He didn't see.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, and Hassan is going to finish up the kill.
Gets
Amazing
clean up,
work,
gets
though.
the clean
Great
up.
triple from Corrupted,
That was a good
and
one.
just barely sacrifices his own life. Nearly got shot in the back of the head. I had to hold my tongue. I
Oh,
almost
yeah.
called it out.
Yeah, we were almost screaming.
So,
Switching sides.
after halftime, 7-5. What were your thoughts on the opening half? Any remarks about the map, the way it plays, anything you've noticed? Talk to me.
So this map is a lot more open. There's a lot less roofs in there. We see a lot more of the secondary abilities going over top of walls. We also seen something that I thought was kind of cool. Someone threw one of their alternate abilities pretty high up in the air and caught the SAIT player like looking up.
Yep.
Yeah, he was looking up to fire shots to get rid of that not ultimate ability, but the alternate ability. What do
Yeah.
you call the B abilities?
Just abilities.
Ability?
Util.
Utility?
Yeah,
Okay,
utility.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're still just waiting here. We're still just getting everything all set up. Excusez-moi.
Early pick out from No, using that Handhunter. Looks like the full team is going to send it down into sewers here. It looks like Void might be in a little bit of trouble, but Void picks up the early kill. Both teams are going to press through. Void gets another kill, but taken out by Bai.
down
Bai's
A.
going to use the dog to take some early space. No, also on side already. Bomb going down. Dog couldn't pick up anybody through the smoke. You have players lined up outside the site. You have multiple SAIT players on the site. Some early space being taken back by the Sovo. You have one potentially hitting a bit of a flank here. Let's see if this turns into anything. There's one.
What a shot.
Goes back on board with No here. No and Sova holding down similar lines. The spike is going to get
enemy
tapped.
remaining.
Beautiful headshot from No. Oh my goodness, he's only got one more player's lit. Let's see if he can do this. One person with the frenzy. Sova, hold it.
Last
Approaches.
player standing.
Tapped No and took him down.
There we go.
And a final the kill to top it off comes from the bow and arrow of Sova and a .38 clutch to finish. You are kidding me. It doesn't get closer than that when you're defusing the bomb. You're joking. You got about .38 of a second. Oh my god.
That was a very clutch.
Whoa.
I mean, we hate to see it from SAIT, but that was very clutch. So this is cool. They actually have like full names for these fun things.
Yeah, so let's hop on with our spike carrier. Actually, we'll hop on with Nope first. So, Nope has the trademark, a trap that places on the ground, the headhunter, the side pistol, the teleport anchor, and the tour de force, the big sniper.
Ah, the tour de force. I love it.
Yeah, right. He's a French guy.
That's a
He's
good
a French operative.
Okay.
Yeah, big shout out to Celine. Bonjour.
Bonjour, Celine.
Yeah.
BVC
Okay.
Tony.
BVC Tony
How
holding
did
it
he
down.
get hit? How did he get hit for a fraction of that?
I'm not entirely sure. He might have just got hit by a bullet through the wall potentially.
Okay.
Some early space taken here by No. Kosova has no idea where No is.
Down mid.
He's gonna alt fire with the pistol to get the early kill. Very well done. Teams lining up outside of B here. And you'll notice a bit of a conversion. So if you're SAIT right now, you'd want to call rotate.
Yeah.
Because you've gotten the kill on B. And now everybody's making their way over there. Tweddle is going to
Last
pick out No
player
as well.
standing.
BVC Tony with
Spike
the follow-up
down
kill.
mid.
He's been great all game.
Stealing sight.
Reyna's going to throw up a blind and finish it up, basically. When you have that weapons advantage, you should absolutely be winning that second round every time.
Okay.
But now let's look at the money. Let's look at the guns as well. You got a Guardian, 2 Bulldogs, and a Phantom. And it looks like SAIT is going to be going with a bit of a heavier buy here. You have 2 players over that $4,200 mark.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just going to be a full buy for both teams.
4,200 gives you pretty much the entire shop.
Gives you your abilities, gives you your gun, gives you your armor, more or less. Obviously, you have one guy who went with a regen shield, which is a little bit cheaper, so he may have had to make an adjustment there. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a C push, or an A push, pardon me. Opening with the Sky Dog. Missed with the concuss, it appears. No and Jet and Sky are all going to be taking early shots. MJ gets a kill through the smoke. That always feels good. Hassan with a follow-up kill as well. Bomb's going down. Hassan's going to open up with the Aldrone, try and take a little bit more space. Let's follow the Aldrone and see if they can't pick up anybody. Doesn't see anyone yet. Aldrone taken out. Reyna's facing the wrong way, but dismisses out. Hassan has a great angle on both players here. Takes out the blind. Reyna knows. Great headshot. BVC Tony taken out by Bio. Last person in heaven taken out by Corrupted, and a surgical round to put them back on top.
Absolutely.
And more importantly, put a stop on the slide.
Yeah.
You've already lost 2 in a row. You gotta stop somewhere.
Yeah, and great teamwork from SAIT. You had some guys hitting them low, you had some guys hitting them high. The utility control there, like cleaning out those extra eyes, cleaning out that smoke. You got one guy cleaning that stuff up, the other guy just cleaning up the actual characters themselves. It was really cool to watch that little bit of teamwork.
Absolutely.
In we go.
And poor UBC Tony up in heaven just had to watch all that happen.
Yeah, exactly. We got a bit of a solo mission here, by the way, for the Omen. I'm a little interested to see what's going to happen there.
He's been really good on the flanks. He's been fantastic.
It looks like he's not going to get an early peek off that. So we got a couple players potentially waiting to push in here. Now, what this team is doing is you want to see if your enemies get a little bit brave. See if they push out and challenge you a bit, but it looks like BVC is just going to be super B heavy, and so the teams might end up just missing each other here. I'm not entirely sure.
Scanning ahead.
See what happens.
Yeah, see, there's another one of those open skybox shots.
Yeah. Scan for Hassan goes nowhere. He doesn't really get anything. The dog gets a concuss. Let's see if the Jet can follow up. Jet bursts onto site. Can't see anybody. Gonna approach very carefully here. Omen almost looks like Tony has a good idea of what this looks like. Taken out by MG anyway. A couple shots fired through the smoke. Taking care of MG. Tweddle will be the benefit there. Now, the Reyna using that ultimate. He's got the bullet speed increase now. Early taken out by Bai. Double kill for Bai.
Double kill.
And that's, again, so important to take that out, and Noah is going to clean up Voids up in heaven. Beautiful shots. And unfortunately, 2 instances of the Reyna using their ultimate and not really getting a lot of value out of it.
Yeah.
Because it's an ultimate you get so often, it doesn't necessarily mean you want to just pop it whenever.
Yeah.
You need to start getting a little bit of value, because that's basically your player, that's your whole character's thing. Right?
The ult, okay.
Yeah. Reyna's very dependent on that ult.
Another new to the Valorant thing, assuming that you have, however many 15 different operatives, do they all use the weapon?
Yes.
By in the shop, they're all the same Valorant?
Yes. Correct. Binary pushing early here. The Jet had to basically do everything they could to get out of there. Early pushes, high flash from Bai. Just missed the spray there. Jet's going to get the kill and basically vacate the site, give it up for SAIT. See who's got the
UBC.
Yes, he does. UBC Tony back in heaven. Players lining up for a retake here. Reyna's going to throw a couple blinds onto site, taken out by MG. Corrupted and Hassan both cleaning up as well. Let's see if I can't switch one of those guys, eh?
One enemy
Omen out.
remaining.
Corrupted with the 3K. Let's see. Dengude approaching. He's got to make a move here at the 1v3. He's hurt too. Corrupted peeking. Peeking. Shoots. Beautiful headshot. Just burst and burst. And another 4K for Corrupted. That's going to go ahead and put him first on the team.
Hey, look at that.
Great call from Jamie. Jamie called it. Timeout starting. Well, Jamie, you got your, so far you've got your predictions for MVP looking pretty good. Tengu continues to hang on, and Tony continues to struggle a little bit.
Yeah. So, at this level, what kind of KDAs do you normally see from players?
You know what?
Or is it usually pretty buy?
This game I love the most because KDA does not matter.
Oh.
If you're winning the game, no one cares.
Oh, okay.
Because even MG here has made multiple individual plays that have helped lead to round wins. So even if they are 5 and 10, it's not the prettiest stat line. but the value that they're providing comes in the forms of rounds won.
Okay.
So, especially in pro play, you can see guys go double, triple negative early on, but as long as they're doing their job, using their util effectively, they won't get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like some of the other hero shooters that I've played before, where like if you're playing one of the defenders and you got an 0-6, like that's actually really good.
Yeah, yep. So not everything is dependent on the maximum amount of kills.
Okay.
However, a lot of the leaderboards and stuff value kills first, so it makes it look like it matters a lot. But ultimately, like a lot of these agents are doing very subtle things to help their teams win the round that just doesn't show up on the scoreboard.
Does your KD do your kill matter to your funds, or is it
Yes.
a round one?
Yes. So when there's 5 people alive, the first kill is worth $400.
Yeah.
Then the second kill is worth 300, 200, 150.
Oh, okay.
So the price per kill goes down the less enemies are alive. So it kind of encourages you to take those early fights.
Now is that a cross? Is that a cross? Jump in there.
Yeah, MG dives in, taken out by Dengyud. No and Corrupted both pick up kills. Dengyud gonna silence Corrupted here. Great kill from
Player
Tweddle.
standing.
No is gonna go all the way around, take him out.
And No caught him with his pants down.
Absolutely. And then we got Hassan with bomb down.
Do you not see him?
We've got they're on the same team.
Oh.
That's okay. But right now we got Hassan on site, bomb down, and we've got No playing down long, within range of his TP as well. So they're looking okay.
So now you just gotta sit around and wait, right? There's 2 different entrances into here? 3 different entrances into here?
2 at most, yeah. Looks like he's gonna cross right into that cross line. He just didn't know where Hassan was, and Hassan just makes no mistake with that.
Yeah, instantly pulled down to hell with that.
And the score is going to be bumped up to 11-7, so not exactly unwinnable. Also, Dengyud, let's give a quick shout out to him.
Yeah.
Fantastic stat line so far, the lobby leader in kills.
This is a nice spot.
In that last round, Dengu
That goes
must
there.
have had a head on his shoulder because there's so
This
much
goes
going
here.
on.
Yes,
Dengu
this
was
should
firing
go- that
through
goes
space
there.
left and right.
Absolutely.
Just a trip maze set up there on A.
we
Holy
just had the joy of watching that Cypher setup, absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to be pushing that site as well. A couple guys going through sewers here. Oops. Couple early shots. Binary's going to go through with that dog. Couple trips hit and shot, but everybody survives. So that's a good sign. When there's that many people and hitting that much util and they don't die, that's fantastic. That's usually a good sign. And it looks like they're just going to rotate potentially. We got players already way ahead, basically through the smoke already. No pushing with Corrupted here. No with a shot.
Down B.
Traded, and then he was traded by Corrupted. So now
One
it's a
enemy
2v1.
remaining. Last
Voids,
player standing.
great kill with the knives, and a wow, Voids with a great individual performance to put BVC back on the map. On the map, get it? He puts them back on the map. Puts a stake in what's the word? What's the phrase I'm trying to say? They put a stake in the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
Stop
staking their
the slide.
claim. They
Staking
stop
their
the
claim.
bleeding.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
There you go. So super important round for them to win. And let's see what kind of adjustments this SAIT team is going to make in terms of sites rushed, etc., etc. Let's see what they can do.
I'm just going to turn this just a little bit. Someone's going to be kicking our shins off here.
You want to play? Let's play.
What? Oh, what was that?
Oh, that would be the sniper ultimate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he saw the elbow there, tried to pull the shot off, but it didn't work.
The hitboxes on the character. Is it the character or is it like a rectangle around them? Is it like the actual
It's the actual character. You can hit people on the elbow and stuff like that.
Okay.
We got a couple players pushing through here. No's gonna miss the initial sniper shot. He's gonna send one more through the smoke. Takes out Tony. MJ is gonna follow it up as well with his own kill. And it looks like No's just gonna push out with the judge here. Even though it's a shotgun, it's a little dangerous. Hits off a shot and hits the TP, but he's taken out from behind by Dengu, who again is a great recipient of a pretty
Right place at the right time
yeah,
on
right
that one.
place, right time kill for sure. He's still got multiple SAIT players on. Both players
One
blind,
enemy remaining.
binds, peeking. Void gets the kill, and Hassan cleans him up, and the devil hand arrives to take Voids to hell. Very
Match
unfortunate.
point.
Match point. Now, let's say that you are the defending team.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you need the first pick. Right now, SAIT is taking early space, getting themselves set up for a push,
Yep.
and taking you out along the way. Also, SAIT has not grabbed the bomb yet. They need to go get the bomb.
Ah, very, very classic. You all push out of the point and you forget the
Oh,
card.
there, yeah, he's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
Going back to my TF2 days, forgetting the card.
Yeah, seriously.
Scanning ahead.
All right, we're pushing in through sewer again. Voids and MG getting traded. Bine, unfortunately, falling there, but MG there to clean up. Dino is going to push ahead.
Early plan.
He's going to try and teleport out of the ult. He's been hit not even once.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, he's done an excellent job of getting out of the way of that.
That was some amazing movement, some amazing recognition of what in the heck was going on.
Get out of my
Absolutely.
way.
We have Omen here primed as well with the blind. He's going to throw a blind. Fake teleport by the Omen because he almost got caught out. Early blind from Omen. Got two people, Tony and Dendude, going heaven. Very important.
Tony setting up in his office.
One enemy
Yeah. Oh,
remaining.
falls down, killed. Corrupted, and no
Attackers win.
finish it up. It's a beautiful,
What an
beautiful
amazing game.
finish. Great effort to all the players.
Heck, yeah.
We just want to give a quick shout out to Dengude, who looks like they're going to pull through with that lobby MVP. Actually, that's not true. But Dengude with the 22 and 16, very impressive. And a big shout out to Corrupted and No, who essentially ran this game.
Yeah.
Amazing work. And a big thank you to the SAIT Trojans team and the coaches and everything that helped us get set up today and help make this opportunity real. We're very thankful for the opportunity, and we had so much fun calling the game. What was your favorite part?
I mean, there's some really cool moments, but that triple at the end of that one round by No was just insane. Watching them teleport through a bunch of stuff, turning around. Yeah, no, this has been so much fun. Watching all these abilities, all this absolute madness that is happening. And I just gotta say for you, Ben, the fact that you are not only calling through it, but you understand what you're calling is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I try my best.
And these players here, like, you can watch them, like the teamwork and the binding together. Just being
Sorry, continue.
yeah, just being here with the SAIT guys in general has been so much fun. And yeah, like you were saying, I want to say thank you to everybody else. It sounds like we might be back next Wednesday. So,
You never know. And yeah, great point by you. This team showed an absolute masterclass of synergy. They played off each other. They communicated. They supported. They all util comboed. That's all you can ask for a team. I gotta tell you, as a guy who plays Valorant ranked on his own,
Yeah.
you can only dream of having a team that does one of those things, let alone all of them. So absolutely beautiful work. We're gonna wrap it up here. Hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.